Hey guys, I wanted to film a Sephora haul for you guys today. I went to Sephora, excuse the echoing, I got rid of a bunch of furniture. I don't know if you can tell just based on like how my living room looks now, but I got rid of a bunch of furniture and I'm echoey. So as soon as I get my, I'm echoing so much. As soon as I get my new microphone and my new vanity setup that I'm gonna put out in the living room, and it'll be like my filming station, it'll be so much better. But my lighting I think looks a little bit better. What do you guys think? I don't have my ring light just yet. It's coming probably next week, but I'm sitting in front of natural lighting and my studio lighting, so I guess we'll see how this works. My hair looks a little hashtag cray. Okay, let's get started. So I went to Sephora and like I said, I bought way too much crap, you guys. So much crap. Not crap, I mean it's good stuff, but I don't know what happened. I had a hospital bill that I was supposed to pay and it was gonna be $950 and I called and I disputed it because I didn't think I needed to pay it. Turns out they said you don't have to pay it. So what did I do? I went and celebrated and I bought a bunch of shit at Sephora. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got and I guess we'll just get started. This is one of the last products that I actually picked up at Sephora, but I'm gonna show it first. This is the Henriksen The Works collection. It is a skincare system, and I mentioned it to the gal in Sephora that I've just been having really bad skin lately. I'm oily, my makeup is sitting really badly, but my nose is like this dry but oily. It's just not going over very well. So it's just been really weird and annoying. So she recommended that I get this. It was $48, which is really expensive. I'm not used to spending this kind of money on makeup and skincare products, but I thought I would just do it because I had the extra money, so I'm like, whatever. But here are the products. So it comes with an African red tea foaming cleanser, a Pure Truth youth activating oil, Truth serum collagen booster, sheer transformation facial moisturizer, and lemon strip flash peel. And I've only used these three products. I haven't used the peel yet because I just, when I get off work at night, the last thing I want to do is go do a freaking facial peel. But it is nice. I mean, I don't know. I've only been using it for like 2 days, so I don't really have a full review on this yet. But yeah, this was $48, which is really expensive, but you know, whatever. I want to try some different skincare products because I've been kind of sticking to the same, just using soap on my face and using the Clinique Moisture Surge. And it's good, but at the same time, I feel like I need to try something a little bit different. On the tone of skincare, I also picked up the First Aid Beauty Skin Rescue Purifying Red Clay Mask. And I only picked this up because I saw a couple of YouTubers mention it. They're like, oh my God, it's so amazing. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll try it. This was $30, which is like, you can already see that's like, how much money is that so far? $80 on 2 products. Sephora is expensive. I feel so luxurious going there though. I don't know. I just really like it. I don't know. Anyway, so it says that it minimizes pores, controls oil, and mattifies the skin, and it says it's safe for sensitive skin. It's one of the peel masks. I did it this morning. If you want to see a picture of it on my skin, you could just go to my Instagram. But it does peel off like all in one strip. A couple of little pieces were left over, and it burned right when I put it on. It kind of burns, so I don't know. Maybe it's doing something. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just $30 for some random plastic shit that dries on your face. We'll see. But so far, I think I like it. I don't know. These next products are one of the reasons that I specifically went to Sephora. I could have bought all this stuff offline, but I really just wanted the experience of going into the store, even though it's like an hour and a half from, maybe 2 hours almost from me. But it's just fun to go and just browse around and look at all the products and test them all on your hand. I had to wash my hand like 8 times in the store because I had swatched so many products on my hands. The back of my hand is still pink from going to Sephora. So this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation, and I am wearing it today. So if you can see my skin, I know it's kind of hard to tell because I'm kind of far away from the camera, but this is what it looks like. It is I got the color Fair to Light Neutral. That's what the girl color matched me as. I think she did a decent job, but it's in this little, you can see it comes with like the top with the little thing that pushes down on this net. It is netted, which is really nice because I hate just plain loose powder. I also picked up this Tarte High Performance Naturals Airbuki. It's the Airbuki brush, and I'll pull it out and show you kind of how you apply it. But it's pretty neat. It is a kabuki brush. It's really soft, by the way, and it feels really nice. So this is a full coverage foundation. Even though it is a powder mineral product, it is full coverage. So you just kind of push it down in there, and then you just kind of buff it into the skin. And it is quite full coverage. It's nice. It gives a very, I kind of want to powder my nose because my nose is looking #cray. But it gives a nice natural finish. I don't know how well you can tell based on me just looking in the camera. It does take a little bit longer for me to do it. However, I've only been doing it for 2 days. So we'll see. I like the products. I think this was it $28 or $38? I can't remember. And this was like $30. Yeah, so you'll understand why when I tell you the total of how much I spent at the end of this video. You'll understand why I spent that much when you now can see how much these products actually cost, because they're like insanely expensive. So I don't know, you pay for the name brand, but you know, at the same time, you also pay for quality, because I've not used a ton of high-end makeup, but I really like the quality of most of the stuff that I bought, if not all of it. I also picked up these Clinique blushes. They are this Cheek Pop blush, and I got the color Peach Pop, which is this one here. And I don't know if you guys have seen these kind of around. They are quite beautiful, actually. So you can kind of, I don't know how well you can see that swatch on my finger. They're very, I would call them pigmented, absolutely, but they're not so pigmented that they're going to give you really strange looking blush combination. So this is the Peach Pop. Is that what it's called? Peach Pop? Peach Pop. Yes. And I really like them. I think what draws me so much to them, which is kind of stupid, is the frickin' packaging, because the packaging is like this beautiful floral pattern. And the fact that they are, I'll show you. The fact that they are these little like Gerber daisy design, it draws me. I don't know why, but I felt like I had to buy this. I'm absolutely in love with them. And this is the color Plum Pop. And I don't know how well you can see that. That's my middle finger there. And it's that one. So that's the color I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It's kind of hard to tell, like I said, because it's such a light finish, but it's so beautiful, and I really like these. I think these were $21 a piece. The next product that I picked up was the Makeup Forever Aqua Seal, and this is something that I saw in one of Makeup Geek's videos. So Marlena from Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek. I saw in Marlena from Makeup Geek, I saw her video talking about her pigments, which I do own 4 of Makeup Geek pigments, but I always don't really necessarily want to use them because I'm not a huge fan of how loose they are. And this is Makeup Forever Aqua Seal. It is a waterproof liquid converter, and it is a liquid that when mixed with a pigment or a loose powder, you just have to mix it away from the powder. You don't want to put this right on the loose or on the pressed powder. But when mixed with it, it turns it into basically a liquid product, which then you can either paint on the eyes. It turns it waterproof, and it prevents the fallout, which is really nice. So you could mix this with a sparkly blue pigment, let's say, and line it. So you could turn that pigment into an eyeliner, and then it becomes a waterproof liner. So I think this was $20, 21, I'm not 100% sure. And I just really wanted to try this. It's not something I necessarily needed, but I have products now that I don't use, and I would like to be able to use them. And if this makes that possible, then those were worth their money. The next products that I bought, I was on a forum on Reddit. If you guys don't know what Reddit is, I don't know where you've been. But the forum is Makeup Addiction. So it'd be our Makeup Addiction on Reddit. And I was looking at lipstick swatches and makeup, and I was just kind of going through to see what people were liking, because I wanted to figure out some new products that not necessarily everybody is using, because you hear about all the hyped up products like the NARS Orgasm and Laguna Blush and Benefit, They're Real Mascara. Like if you watch YouTube videos, you're quite You're on the same page. You know about all of those products. You've heard them all a million times. The Urban Decay Naked 1 and Naked 2 palettes, Naked 3 palettes. Like, you've heard about all of them. And this is a product that I necessarily hadn't really heard of. And this is the Bite Beauty, it says natural food grade. So I don't know necessarily what that means, but I guess you could eat the lipstick. Cool. Luminous cream lipsticks. And I got the colors Palomino and Tannin. And when I saw the color Palomino online, I was like, I have to get this lipstick. It is gorgeous. Can you see how beautiful that lipstick is? It is, oh, and what a cute lipstick. It has a little bee from Bite Beauty on it. So freaking cute. So let me swatch it for you real quick. It is so beautiful. You see that color? It is what I would consider to be like a strawberry watermelon, highly pigmented, and they smell good too. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous lip color, really, really pigmented, really beautiful, really, really like this. Also, the other color that I got is Tannin, which is almost the exact color of my nail polish. It is the exact color of my nail polish, which is almost like an ox blood red color. And I've been trying to find a lip color that is true to this ox blood color for a very long time because I am really into dark lipsticks at the moment. And as you can see, that's that one there. It's quite gorgeous. Like, I bet you on the lips, that's gonna look bomb. So that's what I picked up from them. I'm absolutely loving the packaging for one. As you can see, it's like this little gray bullet and it's like that soft velvety feel. It's gorgeous. Like, they could not have done it. Oh, you know what it is? It's like a little bite. So cute. I just love them. And then, you know what's funny is I guess because it's very strange, but both the packages have different tops. So I'm guessing it's like different bites that people take. I don't know. Maybe I'm just guessing there, but so cute. I love these. And they were, I think, $28 for each of them, which, you know, is expensive again for a lipstick, but is so beautiful, beautifully pigmented, great product. I'm really, really liking it. So I hope you guys check some of these products out because I don't think you will regret it. They're very, very beautiful. I still have more, so this isn't it. And the last three products that I bought are lip products. And now there are more products that I'm gonna mention after this because they are a lot of samples and I wanted to show you a couple of the sample swatches. But the last three products that I bought are the OCC Lip Tars, Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. And one of them I'm not hugely crazy about once I got it home. I did swatch it at the store, but it was a nude, so it's really hard to tell if it was gonna be quite pigmented or if it was gonna be more of a clear gloss. And it ends up that it's more of a nude clear gloss, which I'm not as hugely excited about. I wanted something more pigmented. But anyway, I'll get into these and I will swatch them for you. The first one that I'm gonna show you is the color Black Dahlia, and that is the color I'm wearing on my lips today. What's cool about these OCC Lip Tars is that they are 100% vegan and cruelty-free, which is a #1 for me. The color pigmentation is incredible. They're long-lasting. You have to go check them out. It's something that I have been wanting to try. They're very liquidy when you swatch them out of here. These are gonna last me forever because there's so much product in here. So this is the Black Dahlia swatched. This is it at its full capacity. You can definitely blend it out and see that it becomes more of a purpley berry color when you do that. But it's very beautiful, very pigmented, very, very, very opaque, but can also be blended out to sheer. I mean, you start at the center of your lips. It comes with a little brush that you can start with, and you start from the center of your lips and kind of work your way out. And I think that they are a winner, a definite winner. I've heard nothing but good things about them, and I hope to one day be able to own every single one of the colors because they are so beautiful. What was it? The Black Metal Dahlia, that's what it was called at the store. Oh my God, you guys don't even understand how beautiful that color was. Why I didn't buy it, I don't know, because I was getting to the point where I'm like, okay, there's like millions of dollars worth of stuff in my bag right now. The color that I'm about to swatch for you is the one I was a little disappointed about, and the swatch will kind of show you. See how it's supposed to be nude, but it comes off a lot more clear, and this is the color Meinherr, Meinherr, Meinherr. Meinherr. I don't know what that means. But anyway, that was just a very nude. And then this last color that I picked up is the color Stalker. And it is just a true, very deep, bloody red color. And you guys, I don't know what it is about me wanting my lips to look like blood, but I just have a weird thing about it. Like, the bloodier that the color is, the better it is for me. So this is that one. This is Stalker. Oh, it is so pretty. I should have gotten more springy colors because we're headed up on spring, but you get these deep, beautiful colors in front of me, and I don't really care about trends. I don't care about any of that. Look how freaking pigmented this is. Oh my God, do you guys see that? That is Stalker. So gorge. I love it. So yeah, not the greatest swatches in the world. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick, and then I'll be back to show you the rest of the samples that I got. But definitely go try those OCC lip tars. You guys are not gonna regret it. They are so beautiful, so beautiful. I want to get every single color and then do a whole entire swatch video for you. But since they are, I think, $18 a piece, it might be a while before I do that. So let me be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hand and I'll be right back. All right, so some of the samples that I got them as samples because I wanted to try them out, but I didn't necessarily wanna buy the full-size product because for $30, I mean, I wanted to try these out and I knew that I would like them because I've watched a ton of reviews on them and I've looked and I've checked swatches, and I don't just go buy blindly. Some products I do, like the Henriksen skincare line, but I'm not that into skincare, so that's why I was just giving it a shot. But a couple of these products I wanted to try out. First off, these two here, I wanted to try out because Sephora was out of them. So I just had to get these little samples, and I actually got them from Nordstrom's, and I'm gonna tell you a little funny story about Nordstrom's in a minute. But these are the Anastasia Brow, what are they called? Anastasia, what are they called? Okay, these are the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I got the color chocolate and then the blonde color. I'm not 100% sure what that is because I'm trying to do my brows in a different way where the tail end is a lot darker and then I gravitate towards a gradient blonde in the inner corner. And so far, I think that I really like them. I am wearing them today, so tell me what you think of my brows. If they're too browish, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to work like this, so hopefully it's not too bad. But I got these and I am liking them. You hardly have to use any product. I was gonna buy the full-size products of both of them, but the girl at Nordstrom's was way down to just give me a sample, and she said these samples are gonna last me a long time because you hardly have to use any. A couple of other samples that I got that I definitely wanted to talk about because these are products that I had intended to purchase as full size, but I got them as samples, so I'd like to try them out first and see if it's even worth going and paying the full size amount for them. But this is NARS Illuminator in Copacabana. That's the color. And I am wearing it on my cheeks today, so if you guys love the highlight that I'm wearing and how much illumination and light it brings to my cheeks, then you should go pick this up. So I got a sample of it from Sephora. Disappointment number one, this is the only sample that I got from Sephora, and after spending, I will tell you what I spent, $335 at Sephora. I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, instant regret after I got up to the cash register and I was like, oh, being there for 2.5 hours was not good on my wallet, but whatever, it is what it is. But this is the only sample that I was able to get from Sephora. They didn't offer me any more. I asked and they were just like, well, it was just really weird. But this is the NARS Illuminator in Copacabana, and oh, you guys are gonna die. It's so beautiful. Do you see how that just catches and reflects the light so beautifully? It is such a gorgeous cheek highlight. You can mix it with foundation. I got the color Copacabana because I am so fair skinned that I thought it would look the most natural as an illuminator, and I think I did a good job of doing that. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I really like this, and I probably, when I'm out of this sample, which will be a while because it looks really small, but you use such a tiny amount because you don't need that much. So it's gonna last me quite a while, but I most likely will get the full size or just go back to Sephora and get another sample. Let me just tell you my funny story real quick before I get into the rest of these samples because you guys wanna hear this. So I'm walking in, and I left Sephora, instant regret, and I was walking to Nordstrom's to go get a new MAC Pro Longwear Concealer because mine is like almost out. And I'm on my way there. I stop at H&M and buy $150 worth of shit there. You guys, I spent like $500. I don't have that much money, you guys. I'm like, it's like making it seem like I'm rich and I'm just like, I can go spend $500 if I want to. That is not the case. I just didn't have to pay a hospital bill, which I was already planning on spending $950 to do it. I didn't have to do that, so I was like, I have money! And then I went and spent half of it. Don't even. Okay, so anyway, my H&M haul will be later if you guys want to check that out. This is one of the shirts I picked up there, and this, and my leggings. But anyway, I went into Nordstrom's, and I'm not really a Nordstrom shopper, but I just heard they have a matte counter in there, and I needed a new Pro Longwear concealer, and I'm an I want it now type of person, rather than ordered it and wait a week. So I went in there, and I went to the matte counter, and I got it, whatever. And I didn't actually end up buying it because I'll tell you why. So this girl walks up to me and her name is Erica. And Erica, if you're watching this, hey. So she was like, hey, here's some, you know, you want to go check out some makeup products, what are you looking for? And I asked her if she had if they carried Illamasqua. They don't carry Illamasqua because I was looking for a certain color to contour. I was also looking for any sort of a cool contour color that would be like Max Sculpt. They didn't have that. Anyway, and she started walking me around and showing me the Shuimura one, or was it Shuimura? I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, we start looking at products. I'm like, oh, look, it's Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. And I was looking at products. She said, how do you know about all these products? I said, because I watch YouTube videos. And she was like, oh yeah, well, you watch YouTube videos. I was like, and I make YouTube videos. And she was so interested in finding out that I made YouTube videos. So for 2.5 hours, I felt like maybe at least an hour, we stood there talking to each other about YouTube and about how much money you can make from YouTube and this and that and makeup products. And she's worked for MAC and she's like a beauty consultant at Nordstrom's, and that she only lives 15 minutes from me, which is so weird that she only lives that far from me because I was 2.5 hours away or 2 hours away from my house. You know, it's just really weird to find out that we both knew each other. We both exchanged phone numbers, and we're probably gonna be BFFs because that's just how it is. But it was just so weird that I met her there. Anyway, she gave me a shitload of these little sample pots, and she's just like, go pick stuff out. So I did. I got the Stila Bronzing BB Cream. I got a lot of like highlighters and bronzer things, but it's just a dark colored bronzer. It's kind of matte, but it also gives like a pretty shimmer to that area. So I like to try that out this summer. A couple of these products, I don't know what they are because I didn't label them. So this is something pretty. It's liquidy, so I gotta be careful. I don't know what that is. I honestly have no idea what that is. I just got it on my nose. What is that? I don't know, but it's full of something. Wish I would have labeled these, but I was just going crazy and squirting shit into these containers. But that's what I got from Sephora. I actually didn't end up spending any money at Nordstrom's, but it's just funny that I like made a new friend working there and she's gonna check out my YouTube videos. And yeah, I never want these videos to come off as braggy or like I'm rich or anything like that. And I really hope you guys don't feel like that's what I'm doing here. I'm merely just trying to show you that I do a lot of drugstore hauls, a lot of Forever 21 hauls and things like that. And I do also like high-end makeup. I almost feel guilty showing high-end makeup on my channel, and maybe you guys let me know. Let me know if you guys disagree. But I feel like when I first started out on YouTube, I would get mad because people would show a lot of high-end beauty products and they'd be like, oh, this is my YSL Rouge Volupte lipstick and these are $40 a piece. And I'd be like, that's really cool and it's really beautiful and I like looking at your beautiful makeup, but I can't afford any of that. And it's not like I'm way more rich now. I mean, we have kind of gone up a little bit, but it's not like that. It's just, the more I get into makeup, the more I want to branch out, because you can only get so much at the drugstore. The drugstore is great, but I want to try these different products and just kind of see if they really are worth all of the hype. And yeah, it's a lot of money to spend on them, but I want to know, do you guys get mad when you see somebody that does just like a lot of high-end makeup? Do you guys want to see more just drugstore makeup, a mixture of the both? I would like to hear some input from you guys, because as far as I'm concerned, I like watching both. A lot of times I really love watching high-end videos just to see what people get, but I don't know. So just let me guys know. I keep wanting to say it. Let me guys know. Let me know what you guys want to see, and if you guys would like a tutorial with some of these products, or if you would like a first impression review on them. It's kind of hard to give a first impression because the second I come home from shopping, I like put everything on and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's so amazing, and I like put it all over my face. And but I would really like to know what you guys, you know, want to see, and I definitely will be doing a full video about the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, powder foundation, because it is something that it's so different from what I normally use. I think they color matched me pretty well. It's hard to say because my big fat chin is in the way. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I really appreciate you guys checking out my videos and subscribing to my channel. And yeah, I really appreciate everything, you guys, and I thank you so much for watching. My videos are going to be becoming a little bit more high quality coming up here soon. I'm looking into getting new lighting and also getting new equipment, so my focusing should be better because I'm going to get a little handheld focuser, and also I'm going to be hopefully I'm going to be getting that new lighting. I'm going to be getting hopefully a new microphone, because I feel like my audio could be better, and that'll give you better voiceovers. I may also be getting a new editing program. I'm not bragging. I don't want it to come off that way. I feel like I'm like, I am so rich, you guys. Like, I am getting all this new stuff. No, that's not like that at all. It's just that we happen to be able to save a ton of money because I've been working overtime for like the last couple of months, and I was able to save enough money, and my husband was too, because he's been working so much that we were able to just like, I'm able to get these things now, and it's just gonna make my videos more high quality, and hopefully you guys will really like them. So I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys at my next video. If you would like to subscribe, just wait till the end of the video. There'll be a little clicky subscribe button there. Also, if you guys want to see more from me on a regular basis, just go to my Instagram. I post there quite often, and you guys can kind of keep updated with me there. My Facebook has been a little bit lately because it used to be connected to my Instagram, but then it connected to my other Facebook account for some strange reason, because I have 3 Facebooks. I know, that's kind of weird. But anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you at my next video, which should hopefully not be too far off, because Sunday, which I don't know, by the time this is gonna go up, it's probably gonna be Monday. So I'm gonna be doing like a huge filming time this weekend, and you guys will hopefully be getting more videos from me coming up here. My schedule is changing in April. My April schedule, because right now I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and some Thursdays. So right now I have 1 to 2 days off a week, which is not very much at all. And I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't get home till 7 o'clock at night. That's a big long day every single day. That's my work schedule for you. So my schedule is going to be changing in April and should continue on throughout, where I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. So I should be off Thursday, Friday, Sunday, which is gonna be amazing. I'll have more videos for you guys, better quality, everything will be great. I hope you guys like the new filming setup with this background. This is hopefully where things are gonna stay. And if you guys have any suggestions for anything, I take constructive criticism. Sometimes I'm like, you fucking bitch, when you guys say it, but you know, I do take constructive criticism. If you're like, your chin is too fat. Well, that is what it is. My chin is gonna be too fat. Anyway, this video has been really long, but I hope you guys like it, and leave me some suggestions of different makeup that you want me to try. I have hopefully coming up a huge makeup haul from Makeup Geek. I have not put in the order yet, and last time it took a little while to get here, but I've got a lot of different shadows that I wanted to get, try their brushes, the gel eyeliner. So we'll see. And then I'm gonna stop buying makeup for just a little while because that's a lot of money. So I will have the haul up from H&M soon, and you guys will be able to see that as well. And I will see you guys at my next video. All right, bye.